Bro, it's that ass like fucking pitch black. Bro, you can barely fucking see me, man. Alright, whatever though. What to do, folks, and welcome back to Happy Easter Part 2. I know this is a weird ass title, like, what do you mean Happy Easter Part 2? Because last year I recorded a video around the Easter too, and this time around I actually want to do it again. I remember I talked about a lot, wanting to record more in public and get rid of this like fear of recording when people are around, like walking by strangers and stuff. Like right now, it's literally like 5:30 in the morning. People are usually free now. It's like Easter holiday still. A lot of people just stay home, sleep. But I gotta get up, man. Fuck, you really... Bro, I know I'm gonna get so many fucking jokes in the comments, bro. Like, I can't even see your black ass. Like, okay, bro, I get it. But at least you hear my fucking voice, though, right? I wanted to talk about in this video, I want to be a bit more inspiring and give more advice, because I like to drop these sort of videos sometimes, maybe not spamming, but keep them special like this. Recently, I've been lacking a lot. Maybe not on YouTube, but in life in general. The consistency with the gym, reading my books, meditating, all this stuff like I usually do. And then, I don't know, it's just like, I've been so dialed in with content creation that, bro, I'm really trying to find a good I wish it was fucking bright outside, but hey, I'm just going at these early ass hours anyway. But lacking with consistency is just, I need to lock in, man. I need to lock in, like like I said at the beginning of the year, just lock in, I can't take this shit for granted, bro. We're gonna make this year special. We're gonna make every year special, because we can't take back our time. We only got limited time on this planet. And like I've been saying, time goes by anyway. So we might as well make every single second count. Like, that's like right now. It's like I said, like 5:35 probably now, like in the morning on a holiday. Like, who's really up right now, bro? Like, I heard one guy cycle by, because that was like my neighbor. I don't know if he's gonna go train as well, but I just assume maybe he's gonna like work or something. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I just want this to be a reminder that you just gotta lock in, man. Even though it's hard, even though you end up being in a rut, you gotta push yourself to just get through it. And I know, like, when it comes to these videos, like, there's only gonna be a certain percentage that watches even this far, bro. Like, well, with like 3 minutes in right now, like, I promise you, it's probably gonna be like 5% who's even made it this far, bro. And I understand, like, my audience is quite young, and a lot of people don't really get what I mean, because they're gonna be like, wait, what do you mean, like, lock in? Like, what do you mean by a rut? Like, what do you mean by all this stuff? You just basically understand that, or basically, I hope that at least something from this, you can take away something from this video at least. Because it's not only just about, like, inconsistency and stuff. Like, I realized as well, like, I watched a lot, like, oh shit, that was fucking, I was like, what the fuck was that? I saw like some random ass bunny. Bro, I don't think you can even see it, bro. Or hair, or whatever you call it. But I've been like watching Hamza again recently, and I've been really thinking about like this concept, like, like living through different seasons in life, bro. Like, this season, I'm like so dialed in on like content creation, bro. Like, I just want to make it so bad. Like, I got work tomorrow, but I'm free today. That's why I'm just making sure I work out first thing in the morning, because I know it's an annoying ass task. I've been inconsistent about it, but I need to keep it up, man. I just gotta force myself. Like, I've been so dialed in on like making content. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I was skipping out on gym sessions. I was staying up a bit later than I usually do. Like, I was waking up like sleep deprived, like not even wanting to go to the gym. Like, instantly just going to my computer and like edit, like immediately. Even though, at least like post high quality videos, I used to realize, like, like, you still got a different part of your life, man. Like, you can't just be like a one-trick pony and let everything else suffer. You gotta be a well-rounded person. That's why I'm trying to just lock in now. Again, like who's out right now, bro? And I'm not just doing this to like flex. Like, oh, hello, I'm like, I wake at like 5 a.m. going to train. Like, people know that I wake up at this time, bro. Like, people know, like, people who know me IRL or who are in the Discord, they know I do this, bro. They know this is who I am. I wake up this early and train this early because I just want to be ahead of everybody, bro. When I wake up this early, I know I get most of my work done. I know I just feel like ahead. I feel like I'm not like behind people. Like, imagine trying to make it, you know, on YouTube, where it's like a business, you know, and you wake up before like everybody, including your competitors. And the first thing you do is like train, then come home and work, and then like 3 hours at like let's just say you did your whole morning routine, like training and all that stuff, and you start working at like 7 or 6 a.m. Well, everybody else wakes up at like 9 or 10 on like a free day, and you've already done a crazy amount of work. And you know that's gonna set you apart in the future. You know, like, I'm a real bro. My niche, like, I know I'm not some like, oh, I know I'm not in like some entrepreneur niche, but like watching like a lot of like entrepreneurs like Hamza and like First Man, like some of y'all might know who these people are, because I know I've talked about Hamza before, but some people might know who these are, and like I've got this like mindset from them, like how to like work like an entrepreneur. Like, this is just how I'm able to work like crazy. I swear, like, if I didn't watch them, I wouldn't have the discipline, the consistency that I have today. It's just like this cause like work as an entrepreneur, but it's like I deadass don't know like any gaming YouTuber, maybe because they don't mention it, that like willingly, like, let me see if there's no cars, that like willingly wakes up at like 5 a.m., goes to the gym, takes like cold showers, read books, meditate, all that, the good habits, you know, that just benefit you as a person, to then like start editing at like 6 a.m. in the morning. Like, I don't know anybody who does that. And I'm not trying to like flex that I do all this stuff. I'm just putting into perspective that since I'm doing this, I can probably just, you know, eventually be ahead of all my competitors in my niche. And I have not always been like this. I have not always been like this. People who know me before I did all this self-improvement stuff, they know I never woke up at like 5. They know I never worked out, stayed healthy. Bro, I usually just like wake up, I don't know, play Pokemon, watch like stuff all day long, eating shit food, processed shit, making me feel ass. And also another thing about that too, bro, like I've been dialing with my diet too. Like, I centered my whole life around like making a YouTube. Like, I'm being dead ass right now. Like, the current diet I'm on, it's like keto diet, bro. It's like very low carb diet, like very high fat and protein. And the reason I'm on that is because why don't you enter like ketosis or whatever. The easiest way to explain is, instead of using carbs to like burn fat, you use fat. I know it sounds pretty basic, right? But it's like, since you eat low carbs, you're gonna use like fat source instead, or like fat energy cells, and you burn them instead of carbs, which means you're gonna burn fat faster. And because you don't be having like carb crash, you know when you eat like a lot of sweets, like chips and shit, and you just feel like lazy and tired as fuck afterwards. Like, I remember like I had like a cheat day where I ate like some, I don't know, what's it called, pastry? Yeah, pastry. And I ate like a couple like a couple of sweets basically. And I remember afterwards, bro, I felt the diff. I was sitting in my chair, I was like, what? I was like, yo, I'm tired. I am tired. I was just sitting there. I couldn't even get out of my chair. I was lazy as hell. Time was just ticking. Like, it was already past my bedtime. I'm like, yo, this is like a true carb crash, dog. Like, that I felt the diff now between eating low carb and high carb. And once again, why I'm doing keto is because of the fat, or like you're burning fat faster, and I'm able to work better, like with better mental clarity. Because if I have a carb crash and I'm trying to edit, it's just like I'm gonna get diffed on. How am I gonna stay consistent? Like, that's just gonna be way too hard. But anyway, like I said, with the consistency, seasons in life, I hope this at least can be a reminder to you. You just gotta lock in, bro. Whatever it may be, You just gotta do it. Only once, limited time on this planet. I don't know. I just feel like sharing these, like, I don't know, maybe lessons, I should call them, in life. I don't know if this really counts as like a story time. I don't think it does. It just counts as a happy Easter part 2. Again, there's really a lot of people out right now. Fuck, man. I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say, because I felt like I was gonna say one more thing. I talked about the inconsistency, seasons in my life. Now I think I basically got everything I wanted in this video. Or we're like 10 minutes in now. I already know there's like only like a certain percentile in this far, bro. If you made it this far into video, I'm not gonna say like stay hydrated or some shit. No, I'm not gonna say it right now, but seriously, if you made this far into video, I hope I didn't block the sound too, because I usually don't want to put my hand like this. I hope at least you could take something from this. Although it's a reminder that you just gotta focus on what you truly want to do in life. And also, now remember a good ass part of a Hamza video I watched. His friend Scott, whether if you know him or not, it doesn't matter. He said some shit like, you gotta understand in life that people aren't gonna always like what you do, but you just gotta do it. Like, depending on like the season you are in life, like if you're just focused, let's say on like fitness or making yourself a career out of YouTube, and I want to improve your relationships, lock in on it, bro. Like if your heart tells you to do that, just lock in on it, because everything, in the end, everything will just turn out fine. Trust. You just gotta have belief in yourself, whether it be like God, I don't know what you believe in. Like, I'm religious, but I usually don't even talk about it on the channel, because I don't know, nowadays when you talk about religion, there's always some people who be like, well, God just doesn't exist. And it's just like, you know what, like, what is even the point of talking about this then, you know? Like, people can have their opinions and all, but I rather just like avoid angry like atheists at this point. But no, you gotta have belief in yourself. You just gotta put in the work, basically, because when you put in the work, it will work out. Currently at we're almost at 2.5k subs. The year's been going good so far, I can't lie. We got a great start. Well, it's almost been like 4 months, and we gained like 500 more subs soon. It's like, what, January or something? But no, for certain people who made it this far, please just don't mindlessly watch this video. Even though you could barely see me for more than 90% of this video. Please just actually do something with your life. I'm being that ass. Just like, don't become a random ass NPC drone doing whatever people tell you to do. I know, family pressures and all this. Lock in. That ass. Lock in. Have a good ass Easter, even though I'm like a day late. Bro, I don't even know when I'm gonna upload this. I might upload this like a little bit later during the day. But please, lock in. And don't take your time for granted, and make it actually useful. I'm gonna end it now because I'm after outros. Stay hydrated too, but I don't have my water bottle out right now.